Hey Professor Cole, we are officially at the end of retail management. Can you believe it? Yay! Oh, the hat. Yay! Maybe it's not a yay, and I should be sad. But right now I don't know how to feel. So instead, I am going to do a campfire talk on what I've learned this semester. Now, shall we get started with the subject of guest speakers? Just kidding. For the final video, I'm gonna wrap it up trying to be a normal person. So let's start from the beginning of the year. Remember this? Oh, not that. This. Hello, I'm Lily. I'm a junior. When we first introduced ourselves, and what we envisioned the class to be like. So something that I am looking forward to in this class this year is learning the basics of retail marketing. Oh boy, did we do so much more than that. Starting with one of my personal favorites, the retailer visit field trip. We did not just one, but 2 trips to the mall. And who doesn't like a good shopping trip? What would you say about the store layout that kind of brings customers in?
This is our new concept of Alexander McQueen because it used to be a very British style. They changed it to very rustic, wooden. It feels like designer behind the story. They said it wants you to feel like a home, not a store. So it comes like very close to nature, and they want to have a warming, welcoming style. That's why our store concept design, indoor design is very different. I really love it.
Yeah. Not only did I have lots of fun, but I saw how much detailed thought goes into the design and store layout. I got a real look at the consolidated profile of customers and its depth of understanding by its employees. Now whenever I walk into a store, I see it only through the retail lens.
The rice, the soup, and the fortune cookies, and that's it.
And how to get started, the practical details of getting started. If I've learned anything this semester, it would be that in order to get started in the retail space, you just have to start. But luckily for me though, thanks to the expertise shared by our many guest speakers, I was very well prepared to do so. So now I want to share with you how I got started. Story time! So about 2 weeks ago, I went to the Boston Career Forum, where all the top Japanese companies in Japan gather for recruitments. Now, I can't read or write Japanese, so I was just going with the other members of Japanese Club to see what's out there and feel out the vibes. Like a market visit of sorts. I saw many inspirational companies and took notes on what they were doing, what they were looking for in recruits, and how they were envisioning the future. Then I happened to come across a company presentation displaying a bunch of delicious-looking Japanese snacks on the screen, and I had to take a look. I learned that it was one of the largest snack manufacturing companies in Japan, and they were looking for entrepreneurs to make the company not just the best in Japan, but the best in the world. All I can say is they had me at hello, and I decided to apply. Throughout the year, our passionate guest speakers like Michelle from Uniqlo, Parissa from Ralph Lauren, and even the kind lady from Alexander McQueen, who allowed us to interview her, have blown me away with their breadth and depth of their expertise for their brands, showing me a fraction of what it takes to be in their position. And experiencing our retail consultation project, I've learned that preparation is key. So with those experiences in mind, I passionately and diligently thought about how I could set myself up for a successful interview. And then it hit me. Using what I've learned in all sorts of key areas of retail, like branding, market visits, and supply chain, to name a few, I created a pitch deck for how the company could successfully expand to global markets. And it worked. Even though I'm illiterate in Japanese, I got the internship offer. Now I'll carry the rest of what I've learned in retail management into that job and fulfill their goal of becoming the best in the world. After all, I was taught by only the best professor in the world. Thank you for a great class experience, Professor Cole.